Norwegian Cruise Line is challenging Florida law that bans cruise companies from mandating vaccines. And today, Norwegian and the state of Florida are battling over which court should actually hear their arguments. Christina Partsenevelis joins us right now. She's got more on this story. Christina, what's up?
Well, Becky, the return of cruise ships in South Florida has really just turned into a battle of the heavyweights. So in Norwegian's earnings report, which was just out just about an hour ago, the company said it hopes to find some clarity in Miami court today on the path forward to resume sailing from Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis in Florida says the ban on vaccine mandates is to protect civil liberties, while Norwegian told CNBC previously, quote, "We believe Florida's prohibition is on the wrong side of federal law, public health, and science." So the company could potentially be fined as much as $5,000 per person. So that's why Norwegian is suing the state at the Southern District of Florida, which is a federal court, with the hopes that a judge would allow them to operate their business. Meanwhile, in Florida is actually fighting back and wants to settle this in a state court, which has already been relatively friendly to Governor Ron DeSantis' policies. State lawyers also pointed out that other cruise lines were able to operate with COVID testing while not mandating vaccines, and further added, quote, "Norwegian's case, therefore, is not about public health, but rather about a business decision it has made in an apparent attempt to reduce costs." And as Florida and Norwegian fight over the venue to hear their arguments today, how cruises proceed on August 15th is still up in the air. Becky?
Christina, I mean, this is such a strange case when it's a business that wants to do something, a private business that wants to do this. What are you hearing just in terms of how this is anticipated, expected to go down? What are the odds at this point?
Well, what we're seeing today, it's more of a part of the procedural aspect where they're going to actually hear the case, which leads us to believe this could be a long time.
Yeah, what's more likely to happen, the state courts or the federal courts? Anybody guessing at that point?
Based off of the one lawyer I spoke to, it seems like the federal, just based off of the wording, because a lot of it is state law versus federal law. And so that's what Norwegian is going against. And they hired a really big company, Quinn Emanuel, to defend them. So in this case, I can't make any predictions, but it seems like they're going to try to push this up to the federal, and they're going to say that they're backing the CDC because the CDC put forth conditional sailing, which means, you slowly ease into it with COVID testing and with mandates.